Johnny Depp opens up about fame, fear, and his bond with Tim Burton. Johnny Depp, the Hollywood icon who has captivated audiences for decades with his charismatic screen presence and transformative performances, recently opened up about the complexities of living in the spotlight. Despite his extraordinary success and A-list status, Depp admitted that fame hasn't always been smooth sailing, especially in the aftermath of his highly publicized legal battle with his ex-wife, Amber Heard. Depp's rise to fame was meteoric, but the weight of global stardom often left him feeling exposed and vulnerable. In Tara Wood's upcoming 4-part documentary on Tim Burton, the 61-year-old actor shared a rare and emotional reflection on his relationship with fame, how it affected his mental health, and the deep creative bond he shares with director Tim Burton. Depp revealed that he was initially overwhelmed by the sudden attention he received early in his career, admitting that it left him feeling like a raw nerve on display. The storm that was Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's legal battle. Depp's career, which spanned decades of box office success and critical acclaim, faced one of its most challenging periods when his personal life became the subject of intense media scrutiny. The turmoil began in 2016 when actress Amber Heard filed for divorce after just over a year of marriage. Heard accused Depp of domestic abuse, setting off a legal storm that would haunt both their personal and professional lives for years to come. What began as a highly publicized divorce escalated into a brutal and widely covered legal battle. In 2018, Heard penned an op-ed for The Washington Post, in which she identified herself as a survivor of domestic violence. Though she did not name Depp directly, the implications were unmistakable, and the fallout was immediate. Depp claimed that the article cost him his reputation and led to the loss of major roles, including his iconic portrayal of Captain Jack Sparrow in Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Depp sued Heard for defamation, seeking to clear his name and restore his career. The trial, held in 2022, became one of the most widely followed celebrity court cases in recent memory. The courtroom drama, which was broadcast to millions around the world, revealed intimate and often disturbing details about their tumultuous relationship. Ultimately, Depp was awarded over $10 million in damages, with the jury ruling that Heard's claims were defamatory. Despite the legal victory, the damage to Depp's career and public image had already been done. The actor found himself blacklisted in Hollywood, with studios hesitant to associate with the controversy. Yet, through it all, Depp maintained that the truth would prevail, and that his career was far from over. Johnny Depp's early struggles with fame. Long before the legal battles, Johnny Depp was already grappling with the emotional toll of fame. His breakout role in the 1987 television series 21 Jump Street made him a teen idol almost overnight, a label Depp would grow to resent. Though grateful for the opportunities it provided, he admitted that the sudden influx of attention left him feeling uncomfortable and exposed. In the new Tim Burton documentary, Depp reflected on those early days of fame and how he struggled to cope with being in the public eye. People would whisper and point their finger and stuff, he said. I felt like sort of this raw nerve on display. The actor described how the constant attention made him feel like he was under a microscope, with every word and action scrutinized. Depp recalled how he would often retreat from public life to find solace. It was like sensory overload. I would walk into a room and feel the weight of everyone looking at me. It freaked me out. I didn't know how to handle it, he admitted. At first, you think it's flattering, the recognition, the attention. But after a while, it starts to feel like you're losing a piece of yourself. The creative bond between Johnny Depp and Tim Burton. One of the few constants in Depp's life amid the chaos of fame has been his close friendship and professional relationship with director Tim Burton. Their creative partnership began with Edward Scissorhands in 1990, a film that would not only define Depp's career but also cement his reputation as a versatile actor willing to take on eccentric and challenging roles. Depp described his connection with Burton as almost telepathic. What I noticed the first time we met was he wasn't saying very many words, Depp shared. Tim would begin a sentence and I would go, oh yeah, and then we would talk about Boris Karloff or something. We related on a lot of levels. Burton saw in Depp a unique vulnerability and depth, which he sought to bring out through their collaborations. Depp credited Burton with allowing him to explore the emotional complexity of his characters in a way that felt authentic and deeply personal. With Tim, I always felt safe to try new things. He never judged me. He just let me be. Their creative partnership would go on to produce some of Depp's most memorable roles, including Sleepy Hollow, 1999, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, 2005, Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, 2007, and Alice in Wonderland, 2010. Each film showcased Depp's remarkable ability to embody deeply complex and often dark characters. But Depp admitted that even while working on Edward Scissorhands, the film that would launch his career into the stratosphere, he was plagued with self-doubt. "I remember thinking, I'm going to mess this up. I'm going to ruin everything," Depp recalled. "I was terrified that I wasn't good enough." Finding peace after the storm. In recent years, Depp has taken a step back from the relentless pace of Hollywood. He has focused more on music, his lifelong passion, and spending time in France where he owns a quiet estate. He described the slower pace of life as a much-needed reprieve from the pressures of fame. Depp also found solace in his victory over Heard in the courtroom. While the damage to his career was undeniable, Depp expressed gratitude for the support of his fans, who stood by him even when Hollywood turned its back. "The people who really knew me never doubted me," Depp said. "And that's what kept me going." He also credited Burton for helping him through some of his darkest times. "Tim always understood me in a way that few people did. He knew when to push me and when to give me space. Without him, I don't know if I would have made it through." As he looks to the future, Depp remains optimistic about his career. He recently starred in Jeanne du Barry, 2023, marking his first major film role since the trial. The film premiered at the Cannes Film Festival to a standing ovation, signaling that Hollywood, and the public, may be ready to welcome him back. Though he may never fully escape the shadows of his past, Johnny Depp seems determined to write a new chapter, one defined not by scandal, but by his enduring talent and artistic legacy. "I've made peace with the fact that fame will always be complicated," Depp reflected. "But as long as I can create, whether it's on screen or through music, I know I'll be okay." For Depp, the road to redemption isn't about reclaiming the spotlight, it's about finding peace within himself. And with Tim Burton by his side, he knows that whatever comes next, he won't face it alone.